Hey guys, welcome back. It is your favorite Camp on the Limp, and we're going to jump right back into where we left off with SAS Rogue Regiment. Something neat I wanted to show you real quick before we got started. I saw someone on the Facebook page talking about these, and these are little coin holders that you can get. These are 25 millimeter, and they work great for the counters here for the tokens. So you can see I got a couple of them already done, and I went ahead and painted the sides. They didn't come this way. I painted them like that. All right, so this is like Jacques' other token. This one's for Patty or whoever it is we're trying to rescue there. Painted them with their colors. That way they stand out a little bit better. The only problem, like you're seeing here, is since that's plastic, it's very reflective. So it doesn't work for me with my overhead lighting. So I only put it on Jacques and the guy we're trying to rescue. But if you want, you can get a whole bunch of these and put all the units in it. Makes them look so cool. And you don't have to paint the ones for the Germans if you don't want to. You can just leave those clear. I was thinking I might paint them black maybe, or black and white. That way it'd be easier to determine which token is which, just looking at these. This one came with 100. I want to say 100 of these, and it was like $5 on Amazon. So definitely check it out. I don't know if 100 is exactly enough for this game. I think it probably will be, but they do have a pack on there for 200 for like $8, somewhere around there. So they're not overly expensive, and they are just so cool. Look at it. And by the way, all right, so you can see them. If you need them to crouch, all you got to do is flip it over. It's clear on the bottom. So you can easily just, flip the little coin holder, and this will protect your little counter pieces. If you're going to be playing the game a lot, it is definitely worth doing that. Be mindful though, that's going to take a lot of space in your game box, because these are small counters, and now you're tripling the thickness of them. That's going to take up a fair amount of room in their real estate, but they make the game look cool, and I definitely like the idea of painting them for the different operators. And I actually just thought of that, painting them black or white for the different German riflemen, or you could even pick a different color if it's dogs or flamethrowers, like paint the flamethrowers orange or something along those lines. Very easy to paint. It sticks to the little plastic very well. Just make sure that they're clean, and if there's any like mold lines on the side, you can chip that little bit off before you paint them, and it'll really just make your game pop that little bit more. All right, so we're going to pick up where we left off. Jacques is still stuck over here to the side. There's a German patroller right here near him, and he's still stuck for at least another 2 turns. So this game this video rather, I might fast forward through some of the German patrolling, because down over here, I mean, they're not going to see him, I know that, so I can move them quickly. All right, so for our operator phase, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do anything. I could maybe sneak into the woods here. He's crouched. I could do that, but what am I going to do? I still got an SMG guy down over here. He's facing up, so anything I try to do to him, he's going to see. That's just not going to work for us. So I hate to say it, because of that, I'm gonna miss a whole turn. Axis advance, none to do. It means we're gonna go to our event phase. Let's draw ourselves a card. And no. Well, I mean, this is kind of good. Look at this, man. 4 reinforcements. If we were in the battle phase, that would be super bad. This one is kind of bad. It is jacking up our alert level, and I'm keeping track of that on this little stopwatch piece just for ease. So that's take it down by 1. So we are that much closer. Remember, it is in your mission playbook. I don't want to have this laying out right now. Actually, I'll just show you on the back. Remember, it's right down here. This is what we're talking about. When we get to there, that's bad juju. That's where they get alarmed. But I'm getting a little bonus. I'm getting a smoky treat, right? Get myself a little smoky treat here. And this token I can use to make any German soldier take a cigarette break. So basically, he turns away and he's smoking and joking and he's not paying attention. So this could come in handy. That is definitely going to be useful when I get close over there to the guy we got to rescue. Not good on the ticket out, but that's no big deal. And let's see, we had just done black, so this was white. And now the next turn, we're going to flick over to the black side, which will hopefully get him moved, but not if I draw another one of those. I'll get stuck here even longer. And I don't believe I have to move anyone. All the white guys are going to be staying in their same direction, but I do believe they still patrol along their patrol pass since it is white. So this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And, oh, I'm doing that off camera. I did that mistake last time. He's not moving. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I only got one more down here at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So no one else is moving. Everyone else is staying in the same direction. This is actually worse off than I originally was. All right, unfortunately for us, again, we're not going to be able to do anything because he's still standing there. Move, go away. I want a quiet thing. I don't mind going loud right there at the end so I can like try to race in, but it's too early now. I'm way too far away. There's too many guys that could come in and kill me. So we'll just continue holding a pattern here. We're going back to black. All right. That means all these guys are going to rotate on their pass, which is good because dummy here is going to rotate. All right, let me rotate them all, and then we'll move them all. All right, now sadly, if I'm crouched, I can only move one square at a time. I can't run. And would running even be beneficial to me? I could pop up for free. Let's see, I want to get right about here, somewhere over there. How many squares? 1, 2, 3, 4. I could just move. Just stay crouched. I guess it's really not going to matter. I'm worried about the white patroller that's up here at the top. Let's tilt our camera up just a little bit so we can see. This guy right here, he's the problem. But if he turns, I'm hoping he turns and patrols back in that direction. Because if he does, that will give me plenty of time to try to get across to him. Oh, I can get to those woods in one more turn. Yes, 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 I can do that. Oh, if he does that. So we're going to pop up and run and get to there. And then we'll crouch back down. That way, I'm one square farther along and I can get up to these woods. I just want to get into these woods. I just want to get into the woods crouched because the moment I do, he dead. I just have to wait for him to come by. Any one of these little squares, I can get to it and go stabby, stabby, stabby. Get the guy marked. We'll be good to go. All right, so let's move him. Yay! That means he's going to be moving. All right. Let's handle all of the rotational business here real quick. All right, so I got them all moved. I got them all patrolled. He's out of the way. And now we are good. We're going to kick it on. Right into the next turn. And now I'm going to be good. He's got a line of sight going right up to there, but I can get into these trees, move to there, and crouch. That should take out all my movement points. Because that would be 2. Yeah, and I can move diagonal and crouch into those trees facing that way. Whites have already moved, so that gives me one more turn. I can mark him, so he's not going to come. And as long as this guy patrols away on the next turn, I should be good to knife this guy. Because once he's dead, once this one's gone, I'm good. I should be able to sneak all the way over there to Patty and get him rescued. This one's the only one I'm worried about with his line of sight. This hedge blocks him. We got one moving around here, but I'm going this way. I'm coming in the back. I'm coming in behind, and this SMG is facing this way, so I can just sprint back here. These trees will cover me. The building will cover me. There is one white patroller over here. That could be a problem. But again, I win the scenario just by getting in the room. I don't have to rescue him, so I really don't care if there's a German in there. And don't forget, I got that cigarette too. I can use that to distract one of them. All right, let me do my rotations here real quick. For the Germans, slide up the card, and let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the black. This guy is going to rotate one to the right. He's going to turn around. 2, 3, 4. Good. He's tucked behind the building. Even better. Even better. Oh no, I think I forgot to actually move him on my turn. I was so eager to go to that. All right. Let's go to the movement. I actually need to move him on my turn and not forget. Now we're good. Sorry, my little girl distracted me while I was playing. I shouldn't get too distracted. But that takes care of that. Yes, perfect. And I'm not worrying about showing you guys down on the bottom because they're still just patrolling around, but they're out of line of sight now. All right, perfect. We're getting close now. We're getting very, 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 very close. Actually, I got an idea for this turn. I could go 1, 2, 1, 2, knife, and pick up his body while I'm at it and tuck him right here in the woods. Now, I'm leaving the body there just because I like it because it's thematic, but yeah, he's done. He's done. I don't have to wait for him to come along. I was going to mark him so when he patrolled back by, I could get him, but I forgot. I can move diagonal. I don't have to move slow. I could just move diagonal right there. Stabby, stabby, stabby. And use the last of my action points to pick up the body and put him there. Next turn, I can pop up, run, and yeah, run again, stop there, and then run and run. Yes, oh, we get to win. That's if I didn't screw up the movement over here by getting distracted by my little girl. But those of you with kids will understand sometimes they do what they do. All right, let's figure out what the rest of the patrollers are going to do. All right, so we just did the black. Now we got to do the white. White's going to turn around. He's going to turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's right there at the building, but that's okay. We're not worried about him. We got some guys still patrolling around at the bottom, but this first mission's rather easy. We don't have to worry about too many of those guys. All right, so we're finished with them. We still don't have anyone in the alert phase, so we still don't have to worry about access advance or their attack phase. So we get to go right into the patrol phase and end phase. Now, we're back to my turn. And no one has line of sight. Oh, perfect. The one down here, he's still facing this way, which means I can just dip without worrying about it. Yes. We're going to pop up. We're going to run. 2, 3, 1, 2. And we will stop there. Yes, we're going to stop there. And now, because I want to keep this tree line in between me and any potential enemies, depending on where these guys go. Worried about those guys, but I don't have to worry about it too much. All right, let's draw. And we got ourselves another damn smoke. You got to be kidding me. No one's moving, but I've already got one cigarette token. I can't get another. So this isn't going to do anything for them. So none of them are going to move. They're all going to just stay there. With the exception of the ones that are on patrol lines, they are going to continue. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's coming around, but that's all right. He's not going to bother us. All right, so we will be going back to my turn, and I'm still worried that I might have screwed up over here, but yeah, it's the first mission. This is a learning training mission, so if I make a mistake, it's not that big of a deal. And we're gonna just sprint across 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna jump through the window. Yeah, window into the room with Patty, and we have accomplished our mission objective of entering the room where he is at. That is all we have to do. Mission is over, and 1 victory point is awarded as soon as Jacques enters the room. If he's killed, the mission is failed. So we got 1 victory point. So that was just my little training mission, just to whet my appetite, get back into the game because I haven't played it in a little while. Let's see what the second mission is going to be. Let's see. For the second mission, I'm not worried about spoiling these first couple. Jacques and Anders. Anders, it's not Patty. I keep calling him Patty. Begin at their start points, which is down over here. The mission is to cross the river and get to Willie's Jeep to make their escape. 1 victory point is awarded for each operator making it safely to the entry-exit tile. If the mission is failed, if the operators score less than 2 victory points, so you can't lose anyone. Let's see, mixed spawn tiles there. Operator exit tile. Oh, we got to get down over here. We just have to get there. And Anders, has a very easy job. He could just dip across the river and just do straight across. But Jacques is not so lucky. Jacques has to go all the way up. Yeah, but Jacques is not so lucky. He has to go up all the way around, right past the spawn point, and then down all the way over there. Oh, that would be super difficult, depending on how many guys start on it. I can't tell exactly how many Germans are going to be on the map until I pull out the map tiles and actually set them down to see how many patrol pass and sentry points and things like that there are on the map. But if it's anything like this one, probably estimating at least 15, 20 Germans spread across this. And it looks like, oh, there's a sentry right there. You can see there's another sentry right there. Oh, no. Oh, and there's a sentry on either side of this bridge. No. So horrible. Yeah, you're not making it out of this without killing. I mean, you could. I think you can beat any mission in this game without killing someone. That's like the ultimate goal, Sam Fisher goal to, silent stealth, take down everyone without leaving a trace. But if you have to take out 1 or 2 Germans, no one's going to be crying. Now, this one could be interesting. This has Patty and Ginger in this mission, and well, let's see, what's there? It has to be to blow something up, because I think one of them is the operators Jacques and Anders begin this mission in Willie's Jeep. The mission is simple. Patty and Ginger must use any and all means necessary to stay alive until the Jeep extracts them. Oh, I love this, though. The first few missions are telling a story, right? So the first one, you're trying to rescue Anders, and then the second one, they're trying to get to the Jeep, and then the third one, they're getting a couple more of their operators. So you're kind of building your team as you go, man. And then just look at all the gameplay in this. And this game is going to be ripe. And this game is going to just be ripe for people creating their own missions and uploading them to something like BGG, or even the designers coming up with new missions, because you got all the stuff, right? To make the new mission, all you need is this sheet. You don't need anything else. It's just, hey, where do the tiles go and what operators are in it? And even later on, you can pick from the operators. You don't have to necessarily go with operators that are chosen for the mission. So cool, man. God, I love this game. All right, so this was just a first one just to wet my whistle. I'm sure I made a mistake or two in there somewhere. I'm almost guaranteeing I messed that up because I can't remember if I had moved Jacques or not, and I might have given him extra movement. It doesn't matter. We knew we were going to get to Anders, so we got that taken care of. But I do plan on filming another one of these. It's just too much fun. I can't help it. I got to play another mission, so I'm going to poke through that mission book and see if one of them stands out to me because they're all fun. They're all just super freaking cool. Maybe one where a typhoon comes in and shoots up all the Germans, or maybe we try to take out a tank. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, if you want, definitely check it out. The little coin holders, 25 millimeter is the size that you need, and you can get them on Amazon very, very cheaply. All right, that's going to be it for me on this one. You guys stay tuned. I will film some more as soon as I get a chance to, but I do have some Thunder and no, not Thunder in the East. Is it? Yeah, Thunder in the East. Blitz in the East. Blitz in the East coming up for you guys. Plus, I have some surprise games that are coming in here very soon that I will be filming as soon as they arrive. So you guys stay tuned for those as well. All right, that's going to be it for me. Y'all take care. I'll catch you in the next one.